Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Rashmi and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful tulip stitch. As you can see from this sample, you're going to need 3 different colors for this blanket or the project that you're doing. So I'm going to be using white for the base of this. So white color just like this one. And you're going to have a green color, whichever one you choose, for the leaves. And I'm going to go for pink color for the tulip flower like this one. As you can see from this sample, you're going to need 3 different colors for this blanket or the project that you're doing. So I'm going to be using white for the base of this. So white color just like this one. And you're going to have a green color, whichever one you choose, for the leaves. And I'm going to go for pink color for the tulip flower like this one. To start off, we're going to make a slip knot. To do this, you're going to wrap the yarn around your index finger. Grab the yarn from the left, move it over to the right. Let's do this one more time. Grab it from the left, move it over to the right, but this time slip it off your fingertip. Grab hold of these 2 bits and pull them down to create your loop. Let's tighten this loop around our crochet by pulling on the end, like this. Now when we're working with tulip stitch, we're working in multiples of 3 plus 2. As this is only a sample piece, I'm going to be chaining 17. You can go ahead and chain your desired number of chains for your project. So yarn over, pull through the loop 1, yarn over, pull through the loop 2, yarn over, pull through the loop 3. Follow this method and work your desired number of chains. I now have my 17 chains. We're going to start off by working a single crochet in the very second chain from our crochet. Now this is US terminology, and if you're working in UK, this would be a double crochet. Stick your crochet in top part of this chain like this, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on our crochet. Yarn over, pull through both. This is your first single crochet. You're going to go into the very next stitch and work a single crochet there as well, and follow the same method and work a single crochet in all of these chains and meet me back here. At the end of this row of single crochets, we're going to chain 1 and work in the opposite direction. Now in this row, we are going to start our single crochet from the very first stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and yarn over, pull through both. That's your single crochet in the very first stitch as your chain 1. From here, go ahead and follow the same method and work a single crochet in all of these stitches. I'm now at the end of my second row of single crochets. From here, I'm going to be changing the color to the color of your leaves. So go ahead and snip off the white color that you have on your crochet currently, and grab hold of the new color and pull a loop through your current loop like this. From here, you're going to hold on to the tail ends of these 2 yarns and pull them down to secure them in place, and go ahead and give it a little knot as well, so it's nice and secure like this. Now from here, I'm going to chain 4. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and turn your work around. We're going to start off by working a double crochet in the very first stitch here. This is US terminology again, and in UK terminology, that's a treble crochet. Yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. That's going to create your V stitch, and we're going to create a V stitch in every 3rd stitch from here. So skip the next 2 stitches, so this one and this one, and we're going to work a V stitch in here. To do this, you're going to yarn over, go into this stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. Now we're going to chain 2 and go back into the same stitch and work another double crochet. Yarn over, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. Skip the next 2 stitches and work another V-stitch in this. Follow the same method and complete the whole row. At the end of this row, you should have 3 stitches left, and in the last stitch, we're going to work our final V-stitch. So double crochet followed by chain 2 and another double crochet in the same stitch here. Now from here, we're going to be changing the color to the color of our flowers. So I'm going to be using light pink color for this. So grab the loop and pull it through the current loop that you had on your crochet. I'm going to go ahead and snip my old color off. Here we go. And grab hold of both of the tail ends and pull them down to secure the stitch in place, and give it a little knot as well, just like this. From here you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and turn your work around. Now to create this tulip stitch we are going to be working in clusters. Okay, so to do this we are going to make a 5 double crochet cluster. So yarn over, go into this V-stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through only the first 2. Yarn over, go back into this stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2 again. Yarn over, back into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2. So it's like we're creating incomplete double crochet. So we've got 3 right here. If we ignore the chain 2, we're going to make sure that there are 5 altogether. So yarn over, go back into that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2. And last time, yarn over, go back into that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2. We now have 6 loops on our crochet, yarn over, pull through all 6 in one go, and chain 2. We are now going to move on to the next tulip stitch. So yarn over, go into this gap here, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through only the first 2. Yarn over, back into the same gap, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2. We're going to keep repeating this process until we've got 6 loops on our crochet. Five loops on our crochet, so one more time, yarn over, go back into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through only the first 2. Now we have 6 loops on our crochet, yarn over, pull through all 6, chain 2, and follow this method and complete the whole row. I'm now on my last tulip stitch. Here we are going to not chain 2 this time, we're only going to chain 1 to close this stitch off. So from here I'm going to go ahead and change the colour back to white. So pull the new colour through this loop, go ahead and snip your old colour off, and grab hold of the tail ends and give them a knot. There we go. To start the next row, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work around. Now in this row, we are basically trying to go back to the row 1. So we're going to have a whole row of single crochets. And from there on, we're going to simply repeat all the process again to keep creating as many rows of this beautiful tulip stitch as we want. Now this chain 1, we're going to go ahead and work a single crochet in the top part of this tulip stitch. So if I pull the stitches apart, you will see there are quite a few of these lines up here. So I'm going to go in the top part of this stitch here and work a single crochet. In this chain 2 space, I'm going to work 2 single crochets. That's 1 and 2. Again, another 1 on top of this stitch and 2 in the center of this space. 1 on top and 2 in the space here. Just like this, you can go ahead and finish this row as well. Now, last chain 2 space and my last flower stitch. I'm going to go on top part of this stitch and work a single crochet there as well. Going to chain 1 to turn your work around, and from here you're going to be following row 2 now. So another row of single crochets. Now at the end of this row you can change the color back to green for the leaves and start the same process over again. Now there you have it. So you're going to be following the same method over and over again until you get to desired length for your project. And right at the end you can use a darning needle to work all of these ends in. If you enjoyed learning this stitch with me, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.